Shitfall, how you doing, homies? What's good? Oh my goodness, look at the camera angle. I better get some pants on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna throw some pants on. It's chilly. Underwear. Okay, here we are. I'm back. You're over there. I'm over here. It's Friday morning. Is it Friday morning? No, it's Friday at 1:20 p.m. Thank you. I weigh 166.6 this morning, which is way less than I weighed last time I checked. Like, we're down 9 more pounds. That's incredible, but that's what muscle mass does. When you build muscle mass, you shred fat. So if you include, you want to know how to get slim jim like me? You gotta super chat me, get in my comment section, become a channel member, and if you are needing a little boost to your health network, I can give you that boost. I can give you a meal plan, very simple, and a strategy to complete said meal plan. Without a strategy, and there's a lot that goes into it, I'm not going to tell you none of it. You wanna be Slim Jim like me? Do you? Then do as I do, not as you do. Because the way you were doing it, how'd you end up, bud? Number one, I don't drink any alcohol. So alcohol will decimate your metabolism. There's carbohydrates in alcohol. Don't you know? That then spikes your glucose sugar levels, which then in turn makes you hungry. You have to eat. You get grouchy. It's not a good mindset. A clear mind means no alcohol, no poisoning to your mind. Also, no poisoning via television, radio, movie star, goof celebrity from down the street that they're promoting because they got a new clothing company out, whatever it is. Anybody sitting with more than 1,000 followers on Instagram or about 4,000 followers on YouTube is okay for you to check out, because those people, the way it works is the greed-driven corporation wants the masses all at once in 1 minute to watch and be spoon-fed the silver spoon BS that all these people across IG who are famous for all the wrong reasons, okay? And you got to remember, they can use, they being the evil, the devil that is, they can use people as tools within the tool or app that is a tracking program. Let me explain. Facebook tracks and analyzes your comment section, and they decide whether you're a good person or not. A computer does this. It's not cool. A computer doesn't understand sarcasm, let alone a human being is allowed to have a typo in a chat box. Listen, there's definitely typos within my YouTube thing, and it's unfortunate, but that's the case. I'm not willing to, Tigger! Out of here. Out of here! Cat went outside 6 times today, but he demands to go outside a 7th. That's not happening. So I have to be stern with him because he's relentless. My cat, I give in every day to my cat. Not today. Not today, bud. This 166.6 pound Viking, this flesh digger, what is the matter with you? Have you lost your shit? My cat's name is Tiggs. Actually, my cat's name is Tigger, and I didn't name him. He's named after the tiger from Winnie the Pooh, but This cat listens to that name so carefully. He must have gotten in trouble so much as a baby kitten, because that's all he was in somebody else's care for, was just months. But that cat must have gotten in so much trouble or been so heavily loved that he just came running every minute right to you. Because if you call Tiggs, he'll come running to you. And like a dog, right? Like a puppy, like your best furry friend. But there comes a lot of extras with having something so clingy, and that's really taken its toll on me. My cat is super clingy, right? So now, if my cat's not near me after like 4 or 5 hours, I feel like I'm hollow inside, because I'm like, oh, I hope my cat's okay. Like, where the hell is he? So now my cat has done that to me by being so clingy. I am used to him like having to sit and perch on my head. I'm used to him having to literally have me carry him to his food bowl and silver spoon feed him his kitty treats. So yeah, that's the situation. Also, I mean, I've grown quite fond and quite attached to the little bugger, and got a huge heart, and I'm just destined to cry another 6 years of my life away after he passes. So, you know how it is. If you got a big heart, I feel for you, because don't get any pets. I'm telling you, of course I'm kidding, but I'm also not. You know, it's like hell on earth, you love something so much, and at any second it can be taken from you forever. It's a horrible feeling. So I've always wanted, and I grew up watching and loving Indiana Jones. So we'll talk about this for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna head her. I got lots of stuff to do today, and I'm not. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of gaming, and then a lot of other stuff. Probably relaxing. I haven't done a lot of that. I'm pretty relaxed right now, so I think it'll be nice to. I think there'll be a special delivery coming within the next five minutes or so. So I'd like to make sure that I'm ready to relax. I might turn on the Xbox. I haven't decided. I don't even know if that damn Xbox controller has charge on it or what. So I'll probably have to go plug that in and charge it, or before I start using it. But maybe I'll go sit on the couch in the living room and play around Call of Duty from a seated position. I play a ton of my games from not a seated position. And it's harder to play. Your feet. I don't know. A great way for me to explain this. Have you ever played or watched or witnessed somebody play Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo? The old Nintendo back in the day, the little square box you put on the ground and hooks up to the RCA cables or whatever the hell it is. I don't know what that thing was called. That like silver coax cable or something. Coax cable, I think. So you know how I had a cousin who would play Super Mario, and she would jump with the controller in the direction she was jumping. So she would be sitting on the ground cross-legged, and she would hold the controller, and every time Mario went boing, she would go like this, boing, and it really pissed me off. Well, that actually is a thing that you have to, when you're standing playing Call of Duty, because it's such a immersive game, you actually feel like you're almost that damn guy running through the field, right? Climbing the mountain, right? But if you're standing, you kind of do go like, I've literally dodged bullets before in Call of Duty, and I rarely catch myself doing it, but I can think back and been like, yeah, why was I lent right over on the counter like this? Like for like 5 minutes at the end of a final circle, because I was hiding or on the other side of the rock. I had two guys on separate spots flank shooting me this way, guy coming up high ground on me around this side of the rock. So I'm crouched. There's a rock here, and I'm crouched here,
and I'm slowly moving this way to avoid this guy's vantage point over here. Then I'm laying down on this side because there's lower ground here, and this asshole can see me somewhat over here. Uh, and I'm like this, and I swear I gotta take a poop or something. I didn't even have to go poop at all. I went poop twice that day. By the time that game was over, I had to go poop like that minute. I was like, end stream, run for the washroom. Like my guts were doing that Star Wars trash compactor video where it's like just squishing right into you. And so yeah, we're gonna hop on a game of Call of Duty today. I'm gonna crush the competition as usual. Never has there been a streamer that goes live daily, plays Call of Duty, crushes the competition like I do. Go around, check. There's none. There isn't one daily live. You can see Call of Duty is lumped by Call of Duty section itself. So on YouTube, you get someone that will upload a video. Panda, iFerg. Have you watched them run? It's like they're 75 times faster than my running. Do you know why that's possible? Mods. So on PUBG, which is the same company that makes Call of Duty, they applied speed hacks. They're called mods, or called mods. Mods is the big word for modifications to your player. Okay? Now, the modifications just don't end with speed hacks. And this isn't like, this might be out. You literally can go in Call of Duty if you have the mods put on and you have a cheating program. Like, it's not a separate program. It's like the game was. So it's called God mode. I'm ancient, right? So I know stuff that you guys will never understand. God mode is used by the developer of the game to fly around the game and triple check that there are no glitches while the game's going on before its release date and sold at on release date. So it's like a beta. It allows you to fly around the map and look around to see if everything is working smooth as possible. So God mode is the first step for developers to cheat players, the real players like me. So the one thing you'll never see is a developer actually admitting that there are players on their platform that are cheaters. They'll never admit it. So Call of Duty is the same game, is made by the same $1 trillion corporation, a Chinese corporation called Tencent, makes PUBG and Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is the second largest grossing video game in the world. Not many of you knew this, right? It's incredible. And on the mobile platform. So Call of Duty Mobile is the second largest grossing game ever put out in the apps, in the App Store for mobile. Do you know what that means? That means that the only game on Earth, like, I don't even know what the first one is, and I could care less if it's Pokemon or I don't know what it is, but I know that number two for now, it's Call of Duty. By the end of this year or next year, Call of Duty will be the number one game in the world for not only, it is the number one most played game in the world, but it will soon be the number one grossing game in the world because it's the number one played game in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So, uh, the developers refuse to admit that there are problems, flaws with the game. Now, if you go read the Google section, what the hell is it called? Like the review section for the Call of Duty mobile game, there are a lot of new comments on there that are pretty much dissing this newest update. I don't like the music. The music actually cost me my best stream the other day. The Call of Duty Mobile, they actually stole my stream. I'm about to get it back, but I had to edit my video, and take out the new music that they put in the game. The new music, every time a game puts music in, you should boycott that game instantly. Yes, you can take the music off, but the reason they put the music in the game is for those players that don't understand copyright laws. They can't copyright you playing the game, but they can copyright the audio from the game because it's a separate. I don't know how to explain this. There are licenses for the visuals and the audio. So if you're a musician, anytime your music is played on any movie or anything and you didn't get credit, you can then go to like a place to discuss payout for your songs that ended up being on Bon Jovi's documentary movie that made $10 billion, you would be entitled to a shit ton of money. That's after the fact. So what happened with me was I gamed a live stream playing their game, you know, promoting their game, saying how awesome it is. I didn't diss it once going, oh, this is why I never play this anymore. Which I'm totally also allowed and entitled to do, and they can't touch that. It's my opinion on a game. They can't take it away. But if I was telling you, this is actual legality. If I was telling you to go to Google reviews and leave bad feedback for that game, they could sue me. I don't know what it would be. The harm potential is based off of, their payout is based off of the harm potential, meaning how much money did I cost them, how many people read and saw and acted on what I said, right? But I would never, I'm not like that, but I'm just giving you the facts. But what they did was they put in music into the intro of the game, which it still shouldn't affect my channel, because my channel, it states this on YouTube. Any music that I use and I put into an intro, they can't, not only can they not copyright strike me, but I may also be allowed to use said audio as long as I was creative with it, is like layman's terms of me putting it. Now, that also has a fine line because you're still using somebody's shit, right? But at the same time, it's called a Fair Use Act, and it's been in place. It's a copyright policy. Like, it's an actual law. It's actually a law. It's called the Fair Use Act. I've known about all this stuff for so long. This is all embedded in me. I know the rules of this. So when I'm trying to explain it to you, I'm explaining what I learned 3 years ago. And I don't know the exact term, but it's under the Fair Use Act. I'm allowed to use tidbits, clips of, or if I can, remix it enough that it's not the original, then it can slide through copyright laws and full revenue will still come to me. Sometimes they'll partially split revenue, that's what they should have done, and I may have let it slide. Had I just got some of my money, some of the money from the video's profit, I would have probably left it. This is to you, Call of Duty Mobile. I'm telling you specifically. You screwed up because you stole all my money, so I took all the money you had stolen from me and I took it all back. You scum suckers. Don't do it again, you understand? So if you continue that, I will go leave bad feedback that you are stealing and not copyright striking, but you're using a tool within the YouTube program inappropriately. And I will take legal action if it happens even one more fucking time. I'm dead serious. Because you're forcing me to go edit the videos, and that's not the process. You're lying to YouTube about the protocol and in which I used any segment of your audio. Don't do it again. That's why I had you come to this stream today, was to explain carefully so you'd understand. Don't fucking piss me off. I'll see you on the next one. And hey, remember, I gotta tell these corps how it is, because seriously, they'll push you around if you don't push back. Never forget. Hashman out.